It's lights, camera, action for the new wave of young Black women actors taking over Hollywood. And what better time to sing their praises than Black Women's History Month? Today's episode of Listen to Black Women is an ode to the ladies holding us down on the big screens across the globe. I'm Taryn Finley, and these are my fabulous co-hosts, Tiffany Nicole Irvin and Jessie Wu. And joining us for today's discussion is our talented guest, artist, and songwriter, Cass. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
Look, I'm good. I'm great. How are you doing?
There we
Okay.
go.
Call your girls, maximize your screens, and get your popcorn ready with extra butter because Listen to Black Women starts right now. Y'all already know the drill. Cass, let's get those credentials checked.
Let's do it.
So tell us about yourself. Where you from and what do you do?
Okay, so I'm an artist, songwriter, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Red Hook, Brooklyn. Just been putting in work for a little bit, you know, in and out of some things. Got some records spinning around in the city.
What's the vibe of your music?
I got it, to be honest with you, I'm a Gemini, so I can see the world from two sides, you know what I'm saying? So my music kind of represents that. It depends on what I'm feeling at the time, but I'ma always provide the vibe, you know what I'm saying? I got songs with Eric Bellinger, I got songs with SZA, I got songs produced by Dahi, Cannot Fit, who's super tough. But yeah, I'm one of them guys.
So can you tell us more about your experience or your path in the music industry?
I really took it serious when my son was born. He gave me my purpose. Everybody, for the most part, knows me as Chris Casanova. And the time, if you say, yo, Chris, I was with Chris the other day, they're gonna be like, oh, that's my man. Everybody got a story with me, you know what I'm saying? But just recently been going as Cass, and it has been like phenomenal. Like just like anything else, a lot of ups and downs. But this year has been like amazing for me, like from beginning to end, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple of records and a couple of TV shows.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come on, TV shows.
Right? Did a lot of big shows this year, like being sponsored by a couple of things. More importantly, the relationships that I have developed along the way, they all intact. I didn't have to lose my integrity to like try to be successful.
I would love to know what sparked your passion for music, like in general.
So it was my stepfather. And I met him when I was like around 5.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Was he a
saying?
musician?
Yeah, he was an artist. That's what I was getting
Okay.
with that. Like he got songs with like, he was a writer as well, but he got like songs with like Mary J. He got songs with like, he's the older guy obviously, like did some stuff for like Big Pun. But definitely like a tough guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he was so cool, you know? So I picked up his passion. He was on integrity and morals and honor.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking on things that are, you know, inspirational to you.
Yep.
What the people really want to know is, how have women, specifically Black women, inspired your songwriting?
My mom is a phenomenal singer. She's just somebody that whatever I am to do, she's gonna support me. Like I could legit just be like, yo, Ma, I'm gonna start, you know, coming out with a mousetrap line or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, babe, go ahead, you could do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You better be the best mousetrap.
Yeah, 100%. She's like the one that's like, it don't matter what it is. Before I get it out, she's like, I'm supporting that. But on the flip side of things, my mom, me being around her at a young age, I got to see her in like really vulnerable stages.
Oh, wow.
Where I got to actually like understand women at a different level than I would want somebody else to, you know what I'm saying? And I say that to say like, yo, you gotta think about like heartbreaks or like family issues or just, you know, having a kid living in the hood
And
and
that
trying
gave you
to,
permission to be vulnerable.
yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's no real boundaries with me, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like not feeling like I can't be. But I say that to say, women have been like an extreme motivation for me and an inspiration for me because they're the ones that kind of like, y'all are like the wave. Like y'all, it's y'all ear, it's how y'all.
As long as you know.
Nah, like y'all.
As long as you know.
Yeah, nah,
Listen.
y'all.
Sometimes people be acting like they
Sometimes
don't
they be
know.
acting like they don't know.
Y'all forever gonna be like the top pick, all of that. Like if you trying to be successful, run it through a sister.
Listen.
Okay.
Nah, for sure.
Man, Cass, thank you so much for sharing all of that.
nah,
Like
I
I'm
feel
really
like that's the
moved over
secret,
here.
for sure.
Look, it sounds like your credentials have been checked.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So let's go ahead and keep it moving over here. Don't get me wrong, I love seeing my black woman in all kinds of roles, but, big but, we're starting to get tired of seeing the strong black woman stereotype. As variations of this stereotype are showing up so often, the question of the day is, what negative impact does this stereotypical portrayal of the strong black woman have? I wanna hear from y'all, sound off.
I just feel like the negative impact that it's having is that y'all have to continue to be strong all the time. I mean, if we keep seeing it over and over, we just think that y'all don't have like a soft side, you know what I'm saying? Or that y'all don't, or y'all have to like be hurt in order to be like successful. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a revenge kind of thing, or I'm just tired of seeing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to be hurt.
I will add to that and say, I do feel like there are so many areas when it comes to black women that are untapped, like quirkiness, goofiness, not necessarily like ghetto and funny, but just
Talk about it, right?
You know what I mean? Like awkward. You know what I mean? Like thank goodness for people like Issa Rae, who has tapped into that awkwardness. But yeah, like I feel like as somebody who loves humor, even like dark humor, I would love to see more black women tap into that. You know what I mean?
Or dry humor.
Any of that. Right. So I do feel like there's a lot of areas I don't see being exploited yet. I want us as black women to have a chance to exploit those areas.
Absolutely.
Just because like black womanhood is a spectrum, just like womanhood in general is a spectrum. And you know, in Hollywood, typically like I can probably run you down about 11, 20 million roles of different women of other races in different roles. Like, you know, black women, we could be nerds, we could be introverts, we could be socially awkward, like, you know, shout out to my sis Issa Rae. Like, I think that people don't really see themselves in these roles because it's not on the screen.
Absolutely.
And it's not really fair. Even though obviously, you know, being a strong black woman, that's cool, but not every black woman wants to be strong all the time. Sometimes I want to be, you know, sometimes I want to break down. Give me permission to be soft.
And I love that y'all say soft because we deserve that soft place to that soft place to like be all the versions of ourselves. Like we're multi-dimensional. We are not a monolith. And a lot of times because historically, you know, Hollywood started showing us as black women in this, you know, in this mammy role, in this this role of being like very one-dimensional, and that lasted way too long. Way too long. So we're seeing
as long as slavery.
Exactly. And so we're seeing like, you know, just really in the past few decades, us breaking those glass ceilings and being able to be more fully fleshed out. We're seeing, you know, like even girlfriends, like even like thinking about that era of TV and the way that it paved the way for not only Issa, but Michaela Coel to make Chewing Gum, and you know, so many other people.
And I May Destroy You.
Oh my God, and I May Destroy
really
You.
Great.
Like so riveting, so riveting.
Do you guys believe that a good actor can play any role regardless of their race or their sexual orientation?
Any role?
Yeah. I'm gonna say
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hell to the no.
All right, you know what? Actually, let me clarify. I believe a good actor can play any role. I don't think a good actor should play any role. Because
no, that's real.
Baby,
that's
like,
so real.
Yeah, that's real.
Because that's how we end up, like, unfortunately, with Zoe Saldana.
I was just gonna say
blackface playing Nina Simone. That should have never happened.
That should have
never.
Yeah.
Like Zoe had no business putting on that blackface.
And she knows that now.
And she knows.
But somebody should have been in the room to check that.
But she knew that when she was doing it.
She sure did. Let's be honest. Made commentary about it as well.
She knew that, and I think that the problem is a lot of black women want to say yes because it's like
I'm a part.
There's a not just that, but it's like there's
scarcity.
this but please Hollywood revisit that. Michaela ain't gotta sing for real. Just go ahead and put Nina's real voice because nobody's ever gonna emulate that. So give her Nina's real voice and give us another Nina Simone biopic.
Absolutely
Period.
Not. It really pains us because art imitates life. And a lot of times you see yourself or you don't see yourself reflected, and that unfortunately doesn't either does or doesn't give you permission to really be and explore these other sides of your identity. Like, I think culture is so important because of that.
I do think that though we need to be a little bit more accountable. I remember speaking at an event recently and I was like, listen, you guys say that you want certain imagery from black women, black people in general, on the screen, right? But a lot of these Hollywood executives, when they tap into social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they see the hashtags, they see what's getting more traction. And it is the angry black woman. It is the drug dealer on the corner. It is the shooting. Like, that's what's getting more traction. So if you guys would actually just protest that truly, not just act like you're not gonna watch it, but literally protest it and not give it the views, I think that will also help because social media is a big indication of what's successful, what people want to watch.
It's really big.
I still think that we have a good ways to go.
No, you ain't lying.
Yeah, like that y'all are getting comfortable with yourself and not comfortable in the sense of I'm gonna be comfortable so that somebody else is. Like I'm starting to actually which is like amazing to see, is that y'all being who y'all are and not caring if I care about that.
And a big part of that is because of platforms like YouTube, where you know so many of these creators like Issa, like Lena Waithe, really started to
show that
create their own and take control of that narrative.
And even just to add to this, I don't even think it's just only just a comfortability thing. I think it's fuck it, I'll do it. Like, ain't that like the black woman saying, right? You gotta like, you know what? Okay, don't worry about it, I'll do it.
Crazy.
That's like a black woman proverb. Don't worry about it, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So that's what you're seeing with black women when it comes to television and film.
Yeah,
that's so real. Man, y'all made some real valid points. I could really talk about this all day. Representation matters so much. So like, thank you for that, for real. Cass, we really appreciated hearing from you, for real. Oh my God. I'm your host, Taryn Finley, alongside my wonderful co-hosts, Tiffany Nicole Irvin and Jessie Wu. And this is Listen to Black Women. Bye.
Today's topic to be continued on part 2. You won't want to miss it.